What's up? Just gonna go ahead and jump right in. Gonna be doing an expert double today. Got the day off, so we're gonna play a little bit. Hole number 1. I'm gonna take a look and see if an APOC slice on the right might be possible here, but probably end up laying up on the right for a long iron. I don't think I have the equipment to get over playing down the middle. Well, let's see what it looks like. Full top and 5 left here. See what it looks like. We're going to go 10% over and then do a 20 ring adjust, I guess. It's going to be really close. So starting there. 10 and 20. Let's just see what that looks like. Too much. Well, it's going to end up in about the exact same spot as if we would have laid up with a quarterback anyway, so that's fine. Not a whole lot of help to us. I'm going to be trying some different things as we go and just kind of going by feel. Probably not trying to qualify today. Just going to kind of try and feel things out, see what it looks like. So this is going to be an experimental phase, so might see some cool stuff, might see some stuff that doesn't look so hot. So we'll see. We'll just see what happens. If we do lay up over here, my play is going to be with a Saturn. Oh, never mind. I forgot that since I had the APOC on. Since I switched bags. Okay, we're going to play back here. And just run it up. Just a notch. Offset just a little bit to the right. 7.2 at a min. I'm going to add 10%, so it's going to be like 2.8. Ah. Wow, over adjusted anyway. Hey Tim, thanks for the good luck. Alright, so the APOC slice is doable, but a little bit less to the right. I must have over adjusted there. So with that headwind, maybe we need to bring that down to like an 18 ring adjustment. On the second try, I'm probably just going to lay up with the quarterback and see what the sniper shot looks like. So we'll take a look at that on my other account. Alright, let our opponent fire off there, and then we'll go ahead and forfeit. That way we're not giving him the eagle. Hole number 2. Stuart, hey, thanks for welcome, buddy. Thanks for the good luck. I think I'm going to be playing a... Oh, no, I don't have a bag with it. I was messing around with my long irons trying to figure out what I wanted to do. And for hole 1, I put the Saturn on with my quarterback bag. So I think I'm going to be playing the... Oh, you know what? I don't think I'm playing a B-52 here. It's either a B-52 or a Goliath. Let's see what it looks like with a B-52 first, and we might switch bags. just take a look and see what this looks like. I don't know if the B-52 level 5 has enough backspin here to be able to play it. No, it doesn't. So we're going to go with the Goliath. Four back. Go 5 right. 4 right. Plus 21.6 at a max. It's going to be 9.9. Hurrying here. And a great right. Okay, so no B-52 there for this shot. It's either going to be a Goliath or use a lower power ball and a min sniper. Might try a rough bump as well. See what our opponent, this replay does. Yeah, it's kind of tricky because it's really in between. Like, if you have to use a power 3 ball and a Goliath. See, so for here, I mean, you're going to be adjusting it 1-to-1 basically, and I think that it's going to end up adjusting back into the range of a long iron. So that's why I wanted to start off playing the long iron first. See, that's exactly the problem that he ran into there. So now he's going to have to underpower it, and who knows where this is going. So that's something you're going to want to consider. Don't play with a Kingmaker if you're going to play a sniper shot. Don't play with a power 3 ball. Interested to see what the rough bumps kind of look like, so we'll be checking out other folks and see what they've been trying. I'm not playing with any Win 5 power 0 balls, so hole number 3. All right, I think we're going APOC Guardian for our first effort here, just to see what it looks like. It might be a Thor's Hammer Slice, actually. Let me put that bag on. Put the Guardian on here, and just in case that ends up looking like we might be able to play the Thor's Hammer Slice. Because with the wind here, you don't need a full overpowered Apocalypse. That was a low wind, Tim? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's going to have to be a Goliath shot. Let's see what this looks like. I kind of like this. So we'll go with 5 left and as much top as that'll get us. Full overpower here. And we're going to go with like, let's do 16 ring slice and see how that gets us. So there's 10, 5, and 6. Get out. Okay, so I think a 15 ring slice would have worked out better there. I think that's going to work out nicely for us. So I think that'll be the shot that we'll play there. 5 left and as much top as that'll get us in a 15 ring slice. So that should leave us with a decent Guardian shot here. We'll see if we can find that little funnel towards the back of the green with the Guardian shot. That's kind of how we're going to play this first one, just to see what it looks like. Probably going to be like a max minus 10%. We'll take a look. Good shot from our opponent. Oh, wow. So we didn't get nearly far enough to play this shot with any kind of idea of what it's going to look like. I'm just going to kind of try and play it like not quite full overpower right there and see what that does for us. Assuming that'll kind of land on the front, towards the front of the green and maybe catch that funnel anyway, even though we can't really see it. Yeah, nice. Sweet. We'll just play it blind every time. We'll just let that one stand, even though we're just doing a practice round. Too funny. Alright, so even though it's a practice round, we'll find an albatross there. And we know that the Thor's Hammer Slice will be effective with this wind. Just one ring less, I think, will do it. One ring less of an adjustment when we're shifting over. So I did one extra just because of the wind. So the one extra to 16 instead of 15, I think that cost us clipping the rough there. So if that comes out further left, with that one less ring of an adjustment, then we should have a clearer shot for that same guardian shot. We actually be able to dial it in instead of just kind of throwing one up there and hoping for the best. All right. Hole number 4. We're going to play a rough bump here. We're going to do plus 20% rough bump here. This is a shot that I see a lot when I'm watching friendlies on stream. I never really played this rough bump in tour play. Mostly because I played it mostly in Tour 11. I don't even know what other tours it was on. And that's a driver with a min driver from the back tees. So I usually play it kind of like how he is. So this rough bump's a little new to me, but I'm going to give it a whirl. Yeah, thanks for the booms, guys. Appreciate it, Dave. Welcome to the stream. We're experimenting. We're having fun. Seeing what we can do in this City of Lights tournament. Should probably turn on Do Not Disturb because I think I forgot to do that. So we'll do that after this one. All right, we know our opponent's coming up short because we're playing replays. Let's see if we can get this one plus 20%. So we're playing it as plus 1.6. This is going to be a 9.5 ring adjustment. We're going to play it full left and one top. Not one top. Just a notch of top spin. We'll go with half a bar. 9.5. 5. 9.5. We got a rush. Oh, we're going to start finding everything now that I decided it was a practice round, huh? Perfect. This might turn into a qualifying round just on accident. Fuck's sake. I'll apologize for the blue language. Oh my god. What are we doing? Too funny. Too funny. Too funny. Too funny. Watch, I'm gonna make this one too. Oh boy. Well, we're finding some ways to play these things. All right, same replay. Excellent. I think this means my second round might turn into a qualifying round if we're doing this already. This is ridiculous. I'm going to be playing the funnel here. Alright, looks like a little more right spin needed. Enough right spin, I think we're going to aim it right in between. You see where that spot is? Where the bunkers jut out. I'm going to play it as a +10 over adjustment. Adding 0.8 to play it. Now we're just going to play it right at the 9. Yeah, with tailwind, this one tends to play as an over adjustment. So 330 here. We'll look and see what that looks like. It's probably, so if you get a little bit further down here, then and you're like right at a minimum short iron, you're going to take 10% off for this play. But from where we're at, I think we're just going to be playing it right at a min. Let's see. We're going to see what it looks like, see if we can find this funnel. It's like a little bit, there's a couple different funnels you can play here, to be honest with you. The key is just to find the spot where it's really, really consistent landing spot. Okay, so this one might be just over a min, actually. I'm going to play it as just dead at a min and see what we got. So I'm going to put 2 bars of topspin on. You see this spot right here? That's what we're looking for. So take off that topspin. See where it's super consistent landing spot, where it's just always going in the cup. So play this right at a min. 2.4 rings. That's not going to get there. Huh. Something really weird there. I'm not really sure. I started getting a glitchy spot for some reason. That's usually so consistent, so we'll have to work on that. I want to be a little bit further up as well, so the quarterback play might not. Maybe might play it with a Titan, actually. I think that's what we're going to do. That way the wind effect will be a little bit bigger. It'll push it further. The other option is to play it with an APOC and more top spin, or a Thor 6 and more top spin. I don't know. I'm going to play it with a Titan on the other account and see if that works. KM 330. Okay. Alrighty. Hole number 6. APOC quarterback here. We're going to be playing the rough bump. We're going to play the Apocalypse at 10% over adjustment with full top, as much left spin as that'll give us with the Kingmaker. and then going to try and roll the rough bump in there. The reason I'm playing a rough bump is because just trying to play, like tour play, I usually just try and bounce it on the left and bounce it up to the green and see if I can get lucky, but it's super inconsistent, especially with the higher winds that you will be getting with the crosswind. You can't trust the guideline at that point, the ball guideline, because it gets pushed like crazy. So to eliminate that, I think playing the rough bump is the way to go here for tournament play. All right, good shot from our opponent there. Let's see what kind of distance we can get. Full top, that looks like it's like 5 and a notch to the left. So this is the landings position that we would like. 10% over is 8.1, 8.2. So we're gonna go just under 6 rings. There's 5.8 or so. Just do a little baby curl back to the left. Might be another hole where we elect to play the Thor's Hammer because of the more topspin. You don't need the additional distance of the Apocalypse there. So if you've got a better topspin with your Thor, if you have a Thor 6 like I do and only an Apox 5, then I think we might dial up the topspin there to get us a better angle for this rough bump. Get us a little bit deeper. We'll see. We'll see what this one looks like. That was a really funky roll. That's a really awkward wedge too. If you're a rapier enthusiast, then I would not suggest trying to play that with like full topspin. I just blast it down. Alright, we're going to put the yellow ring right by the trap here. Just go dead at it. .7 on the dot. We're playing it at 1-to-1. .7. We're hurrying again. Oh no. Okay. My adjustment got a little messed up because of the trees there. Might consider turning it around. So even with the great right, it ended up left. That's not good. So I think my adjustment was off. That means I over-adjusted slightly. I'll have to take a look at the replay. It got messed up there on me. I tried to leave myself in a position where that wouldn't be the case, but I couldn't pull it back far enough. Alrighty. We're laying up here as well. Quarterback for this time we will be playing the B-52. Timeout. Do not disturb. Just in case. I've been lucky so far that I haven't been interrupted, so. Alright, we found some stuff that works. We found some luck. We'll see what we can do the rest of the way. I think the QB layup for the long iron is definitely the play here. Full back, 5 left here. As much left as right as that'll get us. I don't think we even need full back. 5 and full right. Yeah, that'll work. And let's play it at 1-to-1. All right. Let's see what kind of distance that leaves us at. 247. Pretty good looking shot there. We are in the second to last shadow. I think we would rather be up a little bit further even. So might take even another bar of top spin off there, or a back spin off there. Play it like 4 back, full right. All right. So this is going to be a 10% over, probably at like a medium. We'll take a look. So this usually works out to just about 1-to-1, which would be really nice if we could figure out a way to play this one as a 1-to-1 adjustment. So plus 10 at a mid is just about that. So we'll see how deep we got. Okay. So no top spin or back spin. We're just going to play 3 to the left here. Come on. Offset it just to the right, and let's try 1-to-1. See what that does for us. Coming in left, but the speed was good. So just a little bit more of an offset there, I think would do the trick for us. Maybe even we don't, if we're playing that much right spin on the quarterback, we might not need any left spin at all. Kind of want to avoid that rough, obviously, so using that left spin is the way to go. But yeah, it looks like we'll probably offset that like 1 cup outside right and maybe kick off a bar of left spin. But that speed was good, so 1-to-1 works there with a 247-yard drive. So we'll make a note of that. Alrighty. Worst par 3 in the tournament coming up. There are ways to make it safe, though, so there are safe shots, and I would highly recommend playing it as a safe shot, full backspin sniper. Alrighty, so full backspin. We're going to find a spot kind of aligned with let's see. We'll go like right about there with the red ring on the rough. Kind of looks like that'll work. We're going to play it 10% over, so add 0.9, so 9.6. 5. .6. Not going to get there, too far to the left. Okay. So, not quite full backspin, and we'll need some side spin to the left there, if that's going to be our landing position. We might try and find a better landing position there on our next go around, because that was rather inconsistent looking, but that's about as best as you can do. You don't want to leave it short or go if just a little bit too far past the hole, and you can roll off into the rough, or in the, what's it called? Sorry, into the bunker even. All right, I think I'm gonna go with a Thor slice here. I'm not really sure, but I think that's going to be the move for me. So that's what I want to try first and foremost. Just to see what it looks like. Because the APOC slice full overpower gets you a little bit too deep here if you've got an APOC 5. So the thing that I'm concerned about with using a Thor instead is not going past too deep. It's not having the curl. So I'm going to use this almost full. Let's see. What's that? 5.5 right, and as much top as that'll get us. Okay. Dead center in the fairway here, and we're going to go with a 15 ring adjustment. So there's 10 and 5. So hopefully that can get far enough to the right that we'll be safe. Oh no, that went too deep. That went too deep. You've got to be kidding me. The Thor went too deep. Oh my. All right. Weird doings. Not sure what that's all about. Something weird's going on with this hole. I cannot believe that went so deep. I know the wind's up. 9-1 is high, but I can't believe that it pushed it that much. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, we're gonna try the same thing here. The wind is down just slightly this time. I guess we're just gonna play it not quite full overpower. $10, $15. We're just gonna take a notch of overpower off, I guess. Even with the Thor, that's wild. All right, see if that has enough kick to the right. It does not. QB slice might be on for this one. Considering what just happened there, I think this might be a QB slice hole. I'm going to try that. Because that is mind-boggling to me that the Thor went over. And confirms that does not have enough curl on it to be of any use to us. So let's see what it looks like when we're trying to save it then. Oh, not bad. I'll just go middle of the fairway here. Just gonna have to curl it, essentially. Can't see what I'm doing. 8.1 at a max, 6 rings, so too far. Just put some curl on. Let's do full curl and see what that leaves us with. No, Okay, a little too much. That's all right. Okay. We're going to try the QB slice on hole number 9. 8-7. My wind was 9-1 the first time, Tavis. So it was down 0.4. APOC 5, Kingmaker. So I'm assuming you didn't go full overpower with that then, and it went over? Alright. We got some new notes. We're going to try these a little bit different this time, see what we can do. Second effort, laid off full overpower. Yeah, that's what I just did with the Thor's attempt, but it just doesn't have the curl. So I think the QB slice might be the way to go there. If it's getting pushed that far, that's worrisome. Speaking of QB, I'm going to play a QB Saturn shot here. The layup that I did not try on the first one. Oops. What am I doing? No. Saturn. Just in case something goes horribly wrong. We're going to play this one with a Titan instead. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Scott, you're playing hooky? I got the day off. This is my last day of my vacation from work, so back at the grind tomorrow. And I have to work all day tomorrow and then drive up to our headquarters in Iowa at the end of the day, and I have some specialized training going on all day Wednesday and then drive back. So tomorrow I might stream late from the hotel in Iowa. If it depends on what kind of Wi-Fi I got at the hotel, I guess. We'll see. We will see. Full right, full top here. Let's see what that gets us here. Okay, we'll start from the +1 yard mark. No, maybe a little more than that. Red ring on the rough. 10% over here, so we're going to go at 9.9. Let's go just outside the arrows. Alright, let's play the Saturn shot and see what it gets us. Are you playing hooky today, Scott? I'm not, I promise. Just the last day that I'm off. Which means I didn't have to go in and process payroll this morning, which means my manager is probably pissed because she had to do it instead. Payroll Monday. And I'm off work. Lovely. Oh, didn't quite make it. Alright, this Saturn shot is one that I play in tour play quite often. We're going to see what it looks like here. The other option is to play back there. It's going to end up being not quite... Oh, yeah, I think it will be a full backspin shot, actually. No, not quite. We want to land it back here somewhere. Yeah, right there. We're going to offset it to the right and play it at 10% over. No, we're just going to play it dead out of max. 4.7 rings. Ah! I think that was an over adjustment anyway. Okay, so like 1.5 off of full backspin there. Don't hit it great. But that's kind of what it looks like. I think I'm going to go through and try and qualify with this account, just in case I don't have time tomorrow and Wednesday to qualify again. And just kind of see what it looks like as we go through. If I make a couple bad mistakes, then I'm not gonna do it. I think after that first go through, I feel confident enough that I can get at least 1 or 2 to drop. Oh yeah, Scott. Yeah, I've been grinding Tour 11, or had been nonstop for a long time. Well, I'm playing 12 now. But yeah, I mean, I feel like I know everything about these holes, so I'm not there's not a whole lot of surprise in store. I mean, I guess all things considered, this course is one of the newer ones, I guess. I mean, one of the newest, probably 5 or 6, I guess. I don't know. Thereabouts. I think it just debuted sometime last year, but it's been in Tour 11 for so long that, yeah, I feel like I know the ins and outs of it pretty well. Lunchtime. Oh, gotcha. Got a break. Yeah, that's nice. I'm not playing that. All right. So we need a Goliath. What do we say? 4 and 4? Not quite 4 and 4, right? 4 and 3. 4 and 3. 20% of the max. %20 of the max. 4 and 3. Be nice if we could get an opponent. There we go. All right. 4 and 3. We'll go 4 and 3. I can't remember what I did the first time. Oh no. And it looks a little better at least. They're going to run into the same problem that our first opponent did with adjusting back into long iron range. Even though they're using a power 1 ball with that high of a wind, you're going to have to adjust back like a lot. Yeah. And now you're going to underpower it. Nothing about this is going to go well. A great right to boot. Yeah. We'll see if we can save our opponent with an ace. 2 or 12 streams? Yeah, I will. Alright. We're going to go red ring. 4 and 3. No, not the red ring. Red ring half in, maybe. Just where it starts to kick from left to right there. Plus 1.6 is going to be 9.3. 5 on the dot. Oh no. Alright, at least it's still safe. Okay. We still got to work on that landing position a little bit. You saw where the guidelines started kicking from left to right. I thought maybe that would be our spot. I mean, obviously the great right didn't help, but that's kind of why it didn't help. Where the guidelines started kicking that direction, we're going to have to work around that. This is frustrating. That's real frustrating. It's just in a weird spot for this wind where you're right in between a sniper. If you've got a sniper and a Win 5 ball, then play it here. This is the time to play it, for sure. Because it's just a bad spot. And the sniper, you can do either the rough bump or bounce over just like that. Do it plus 20 at a min, so it'll basically just be 1-to-1. And use a little bit more backspin, probably like 5 bars of backspin there with a Win 5 power 0 or power 1 ball. It'd basically be 1-to-1. Plus 20 at a min, 1.2-to-1. So, yeah, Scott. So the Tour 12 streams, I will be doing some when I have time to. I really want to max, obviously, is the goal. And I really want to catch that on stream if I can. That's the goal for me, is I want to be streaming when I max finally. Alright, what do we say here? 15 ring slice, right? So we'll aim and visualize and then do 15 rings with as much top and left as we can get on the spin. Hopefully end up at a decent shot for a Guardian. The other option, you can play a big sweeping hook here. I don't know if a QB would work or not. I don't know if it has quite the distance because the wind isn't quite as much of a tailwind as it usually is. Oh, wow. I don't know what's going to happen here. Interested to see how this works. I have a feeling it's... I don't really know what they're doing. Yeah, it's brutal, Scott. It really is brutal. Get through. Get through. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, even experienced Tour 12 players will find a rut. I mean, it's just brutal. 5. Do I don't think I want more left spin. So 6 and as much top as that'll get us. Start from there. We'll go 15. 10. 5 is right at this, right at this red bush right here. Hopefully that clears the rough this time. It does. Oh, but it goes into the next rough. Damn. Huh. So less top spin then. More left, less top. Full left and as much top as that'll get us, I guess is how we're going to end up playing that one. I should have qualified the first damn account. Jeez. Find an ace and an albatross on the first account and decide to qualify the second one, and I can't find anything. Well, not to say that we're not going to make this shot. It's unlikely that we're going to drain rough iron from this distance, but Should be at least a safe eagle play. If it goes horribly wrong, then I'll just forfeit it, and then we won't qualify this one either. We'll get that fail to qualify offer. Jesus. Oof. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, God, I hate these shots. I'm going to take off 5% and play it at a max, and then push up after the end of it. Offset it just short. So 7.6 at a max. We're going to go 5 and a dot. And we're going to go forward 1 here. And hope that that doesn't leave us in too crappy of a spot. Maybe get lucky and find the pin. No, coming up short. It's not an awful spot to be in, but you would rather be deeper. Needed to push up a little bit more at the end after the adjustment. Maybe should have taken off 10%. That's a really tricky one, though. I hate being in the rough there. It's just a super tricky shot to try and make. There's so many different things that can go wrong. You can find a fringe glitch and go deep into the rough, which isn't too bad. Like, all things considered, that's not the worst spot you can be in. Being back, like, where the front left on the screen right now is, that leaves you a really long putt that you have to overpower. Or being short on that edge of the green is a really tricky wedge as well. So you would rather be long than short. Just keep that in mind if you're trying to bail out shots here. And the adjustment is going to be downhill in elevation, so you want to be sure to push up after the end of your adjustment too, because otherwise you can't really trust the guideline, or put the guideline past it instead of offset it past the pin before your adjustment. That could work too. A couple different ways to try and deal with this tricky approach to the green here. Ideally, obviously, we'll be sitting in the fairway and can just play a guardian and try and have a really good shot to find that funnel for an albatross. But I mean, you at least want to be able to bail out if you do find the rough and save yourself. So a couple things to keep in mind there. Okay, let's see if we can find this ace again from the rough bump. Full left and a half a bar, a notch, a topspin. All right, notch plus 20% at a max. Our opponent's going with a guardian shot here. This spot up here is an interesting one to consider as well. I just never played up there. I don't feel comfortable with it. I know it's got a decently consistent landing spot right around there, but I just don't particularly care for it. It seems like it's not consistent enough, maybe. Like, you get some weird kicks sometimes when people play up there. So, all right, let's see if we can find this one more time. 8.9, we're going to add 1.8 to play it as a 10.7 ring adjustment. I think that wind is up. It sounds like it's up to me. So we're going to offset just a little bit. 10.7. 5.7. 10.7. Coming in right. So under adjusted there. Almost needs to be a little bit more than a true plus 20%, like just a plus 2 rings maybe, to play that one as an 11. When the wind's up like that. Because at an 8.9, you had just add 2 and it would have been 10.9, so that probably would have gotten it done. So instead of a true 20% over, just to add 2, 1 to 1 plus 2. Or maybe add 25% if that's how you're playing it. Okay, we're going to try this next one with a Titan this time instead to see if we can get a little bit further up. I'm going to play with the Hornet on this account as well instead of Thorn. That way we can try and get a little bit better. The more accurate club is beneficial here. So tighten and see if we can get a little bit better distance going. 330 is what we got playing it with the Kingmaker. So we'll be looking to get a little bit further than that. Playing it the same way, but with a lesser wind ball, so it gets pushed further. So it's probably going to be about full right spin as well with a Titan. So like full top, full right. And we'll do like 1 to 1 plus 1 for our adjustment. Maybe a little more than that, actually, to be honest with you. So let's play it. Yeah, we'll just play it as an 11 and see what happens. No, let's do 12. I don't want to find the water. I'm gonna do a little baby right. No right curl. Let's see what that gets us. Okay, so that extra ring probably wasn't necessary. The baby right curl might have been necessary with a Titan, and we get 10 extra yards. So Titan full top, full right with a baby right curl and a 1 to 1 plus 2 adjustment will get you 10 rings further than a Kingmaker and a 1 to 1 plus 1 adjustment full top. So, hey, Board PC guy, appreciate it. Thanks for the good luck. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. So this time we're deeper there, so it's probably going to be a truly Min Hornet or a Min Hornet minus 10% even. So we're going to try and find that same spot. The wind's going to be up, obviously. 9.3. All right, we're truly going to play this one just dead at them in. Let's see if we can play this funnel over here. 9.3 at a min is going to be 4.5. Nice. Beauty. Okay, so we've gotten drops on 3 different holes, different ways. Got an ace, an albie, and now we've got an eagle on a par 4. I know this one's tempting to try and drive it. It's just dangerous, and with a funnel as nice as that, I expect to find that just about every time now. So, play it however you want, but that funnel is super nice. There's a funnel on the right and a funnel on the left. I think if I'm playing it like that, then I'm going to play it on the left, I believe. Super nice, super easy. Alrighty. I was going to try the Thor here, I believe, since it has better top spin. No, I'm not. I lied. Because the better accuracy, and even without it, it ended up in a really good spot, I feel like, for that rough bump. So we're just going to play it like that again. Full top and as much left as that'll get you. Okay, red ring kind of surrounding the rough here. 10% at a max. 8.5 is 6 rings. Little baby curl back to the left. And yeah, that looks nice for us. I didn't write down the distance on mine. Oh well. Alrighty. Nice consistent spot for us. 7.7. 5. 7.7. Great right again. Caught the trees. I feel like that's the play if I could just hit the damn ball perfect. jeez. 358, so it's the exact same. Nice, thanks. Appreciate it. It looked so nice. That was exactly where I wanted it. I just can't hit the damn ball perfect. I really think that's the play there. I really do. Just need to execute it. You know. And hitting great doesn't let you see if your adjustments are good or anything. You know, that screws the whole thing up. So, anyway, I think that's the play. I really do. I think that's the best chance that you're going to have. There's another rough bump out further to the left that kind of takes those trees out of play, but I don't think that's not as consistent. I don't think of a landing position. The risk that you run playing on this side is what just happened to me, basically catching the trees. Worst case scenario, you catch the trees and you're going to go into the sand. But you saw there, even with a great right, where I think that would have been the biggest issue, it still caught the rough and kicked out in the fairway for a wedge. So in terms of being safe, I think it looks like it's a pretty safe approach. Great left might look completely different. Maybe it would clip the tree and go down or something, but great right, I think I hit great right the first time as well, and both times it ended up safe. So I think it even though it looks really dangerous, I think it's a safe play for a great right anyway. If anybody hits a great left on there, let me know, and we'll see what it, you know, so we can warn people if you are playing that way, then definitely don't hit great left. I mean, hit the damn ball perfect every time. That's the easy way to go about it, right? Alrighty. I'm actually gonna run to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back, everybody. Alright, where are we at? Hole number 7. This is going to be the quarterback layup shot. Alright, so we're going to knock off one bar of the left spin on our approach. We're going to go with 4 back, as much right as we can get from there. Alright. Let me go right in the middle here. 1-to-1. With a little baby curl to the right. And a great right. So we'll definitely be far enough right. All Alright, once again we are in that second shadow. I think we're just a little further right, so I think we're going to be able to just kind of go right at this one and not have to use any side spin at all. Maybe no spin at all. I don't know. I'm interested to see what this play looks like. Hit the ball perfect. I think it's just going to be behind the trees. I don't think there's going to really be any benefit to playing this. I don't think you're going to have a straight shot at the pin if you play it like this. No, that looks awful. Maybe there's a rough bump in there. Yeah, I'm going to play this one no spin at all. And just offset it slightly further right, like 1 cup outside right, and play it at 1-1. Still coming in left. Interesting. Alrighty. Might have to look at something different there. Just doesn't seem like there's any reason that should be coming in that far left to me. So, just not a consistent spot maybe. Or maybe playing it... Oh, maybe I need to over adjust. Maybe playing it at 1-1. Ah, there we go. Don't play it at 1-1. Play it at 1-1 plus 10%. That should accommodate that. Alrighty, we'll keep working on that one. See what other people dial up. I think I'm with that wind. Unless you've got some serious equipment and some premium balls, I don't think that it's worth it to try and blast it over there. Unless you're wielding the highest level of APOC you've got and have like a wind 4 power 4 ball, then I wouldn't be trying much of anything here. This is the same wind, right? This is a shootout, right? Yeah, this is a shootout for sure. I wasn't sure. I'm like, what? Because the wind looks so similar, and it is that's the next hole. I was just thinking about it when it popped up. I was like, oh man. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna play it kind of similar to how we did last time, but not full backspin. Maybe go 5 backspin and 2 to the left, and see kind of what that looks like. See if we can find a better spot to land this sucker. But I think the plus 10% at 1-1 is the way to go. I think maybe just play it further back. I need to find a spot that looks really good. Maybe there's a rough bump here with a quarterback. I wonder what it looks like. I bet Ian will be playing a rough bump here. I'm just not as familiar with that shot. But I do wonder what it looks like. So, I think I've got a quarterback bag on, don't I? Wonder where it switches over. Oh. Okay. Let's go see what that looks like. Plus 10% at 1-to-1. We're going to play it as a 9-ring adjustment. 5. Nine. Wow, still short. I don't know. Maybe 5 back, 2 left. Need to see what a rough bump looks like there. I just didn't want to risk it at this point since I'm trying to qualify this one, I guess. But that might be a play. It might be a win 5. Oh, well, no, if you play a win 5 ball, you probably don't have the extra length to get there. Oh, win 5 power 0 ball, you would be playing with a quarterback there. Duh. So, yeah, if you got some premium balls, again, that might be a play there. A quarterback rough bump. I don't know how many of those balls I got left. It might be one of those times where I need to save them for the weekend. What am I doing? All right, so we are gonna try the quarterback slice though here to finish things off. I don't know if I'm gonna do Titan or Kingmaker when it's all said and done. Eek. But we are gonna try this. The wind is right. And the Thor and the APOC are too deep. And I want to play a full overpowered shot here. So let's see what it looks like. We're going to do it right at a normal max 22 ring adjustment for the slice after we line up right in the middle. That's how we're going to play it. And full top, full right. I'm going to start off with the Titan. I might switch over to the Kingmaker. But this quarterback slice can be one that if we can get dialed in, I think is going to be the way to play this one. With a Thor and the not having enough curl and going deep on me the first time through, the APOC for sure going deep on folks a lot, I think the quarterback might be the move. Or maybe play on the left and blast it over. God. So many options. See what our opponent tries. Looks like they're going to lay up and play through the trees. Fair enough. Alright, let's see what it looks like. With the wind this low. God. I'm going to try the Titan. I'm going to try it. What a beauty. Wow, all the indecision in the world. Should have just stuck with my gut. What played the QB Titan Slice, baby. That's where it's at. All right, that's our play. Even with the wind way down like that. With the wind up, maybe you could use the Kingmaker, but nice. 22 ring QB, full top, full right slice there. Worked like a beauty. All right, let's see what that leaves us for our second shot. Probably not the club that I actually wanted. This kind of looks like a nice consistent spot though. I'm going to play this at 1-to-1. No, I'm going to play it over 1-to-1. Offset deep there. No, I'm going to play it at 1-to-1. I lied. 5. 3.7. Did I catch the trees? I caught the trees. Oh my word. Oh, I'm ruining it. Why did I not put more curl on that? I thought that would have enough to clear it with the wind. That looked like such a nice landing position. Oh, man. Why did I try and get fancy instead of just playing it safe? Oh. I really did not think that one through. I still had the B-52 on, which was probably a huge mistake. Now we're trying to save this. Attaboy. A tricky ending there. Made it harder on myself than I should have. That looked like such a nice landing position that I really thought I had a shot for an Alba there. So, disappointed not to. So, there you go. QB Titan Slice on 9. 22 ring adjust. Just play your second shot better. Either a Guardian or a Saturn, I think, would be the play. Not playing this. So there you have it. Learned some things. Got one to go on this one. Got a nice drive on 9 down finally. So decent enough qualifying scores. Like I said, I'm going to be busy most of the rest of the week, so I don't know if I'll be streaming anymore. But I will see if I'm able to do something, then I'll jump on and do some more. So I'll let you know. Thanks for being here. I'll see everybody else around the streams. I'll be jumping around the rest of the day. Be sure to subscribe to everyone's and like them. Support the fellow Golf Clash community. Appreciate you all for being here. Have a good rest of your Monday. Adios.